Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is tonight. We have the finals of Reversal Fortitude versus Dominus Venatus. I see we got a crowd running there in chat already. As I'm going to give the passwords for the lobby to our players at a moment. But joining me tonight is the one and only Papa Capes. Capes, what do you think is going to happen tonight? Yeah, let's see what's gonna happen tonight. As very interested and keen to see what's gonna happen. As these two teams haven't faced off yet that I know of. Maybe they have done a few scrims or so, but let's see what's gonna happen from here. And I do see someone in chat saying that you are missing in action. That's my bad. The Cape should be here now. Mr. Capes, hello again. People were missing your voice.
There?
You are here now. In your glory.
Am I there now?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, snap. So for the second time around, good evening all. Thank you for being proactive in the live chat, first of all. And I'll just ask me who I put my money on. Can't actually say just yet. I haven't been following these two teams. As I stated, we've been focusing on the tournaments to come. So I'll give them the first game to sort of lay that foundation. And then I'll take into consideration some pressure, some skill, and then I'll get back to you guys on this one.
Yeah, I'm quite interested to see, as I'm getting spammed here by all my people and friends on Steam telling me, listen, I can't hear that wonderful Capes. Please put him back online here. And I can assure you, he's here with me. And we're ready for this, as we are waiting for the teams to start getting in here as well.
When you say they're spamming you, that's crazy.
The Capes, how do you think? I don't know if you've seen the previous game where Fortitude played versus, I think it was IVE. They completely dominated IVE in a 3-0 sweep. So I don't know if you've seen that at all. But that was something spectacular to see. So I'm really interested to see if Dominus is gonna be up to the challenge that Fortitude's gonna bring.
Yeah, that is quite interesting, because if you take into consideration just the league, take the tournament out of the equation, IVE has been doing extremely well. If I'm not mistaken, before the beginning of this leg, they finished on top, or at least top 3, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, I do apologize. But they were playing extremely well. They've got great synergy. So for Fortitude to come through and unexpectedly, if I might add, taking that victory, that truly shows some character in their play style. So I'm very excited to see what they bring to the table tonight.
I mean, Reversal Fortitude, they were previously known as Tap, and they also, I think, went through to one of the finals and then dropped out. I think in the semi-finals or somewhere in the Community Cup, and now they're back trying to get to the second Community Cups final.
Nice.
So after this one, they already qualified to go towards the Ruby Showdown. Both these teams, though. And they will face off versus the other 8, which I think the next cup is the the Do or Die Cup. So
yeah, I think you're right there.
Yeah, so they're gonna face off versus the guys in that side. So we'll have about a 13-man showdown, and whoever goes to the top 4 of that will versus the top 4 of the, what's that called? There's so many games in this series. It's the Amber, Sapphire, Emerald. I think it's the Amber. It's the Amber one. Yeah. So it will be the top 4 from Amber versus the top 4 from the next showdown. That's going to be happening in a few.
No, it's crazy. There's so much coming in the local scene in the next few months, if I can say that. That there is quite a hype already, and the players are. Well, I know we are, but most players are probably practicing with that in mind, and obviously going to be streaming or joining the stream tonight to sort of pick up on a little bit of the team's tactics, maybe, and just to get things going. But also, most importantly, to show some support, obviously, through to the local teams doing what they do.
And we are having a little bit of lag issues from Moi RP, I see. I don't know if they want to rehost, because it's still in the right to rehost. But yeah, here goes the kickoff now. I had the scoreboard up a few times just to check the ping there for Moi RP. He's just standing still there. Let's quickly confirm with the teams if they're gonna get the rehost there before we go into this too much.
They do, however, have that minute before a goal is scored to make that decision, right?
Yes, yes indeed. And that's why I said let's find out whether or not they're gonna get that beforehand. Yeah, there's the ask for the remake. Here we go, remake. Sorry for everybody there in chat waiting so patiently for this, and now unfortunately we are have to remake this lobby. So that's unfortunate. Really sorry about that. Let's hope Moi RP's ping gets fixed in this one. As I'm gonna create the next one now. So we had a kickoff there. I don't know if you noticed anything special about the kickoffs while I was busy talking about the ping and flashing the scoreboard for everybody.
It's very difficult to make an assumption on a 2v3.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, so the lobby's back up. If you want to join so long, I'll tell the players to join as well. So
Cool.
And we have Lazy Butt there in chat saying that Boomer would have soloed the entire local scene.
Definitely, definitely. It's crazy though. I wonder the guys that are joining us now, who do you guys put your money on? Who do you think is going to take it between Reversal Fortitude and Dominus Venatus? Share your thoughts in the chat. Be proactive, and then myself or Alf will obviously just comment on that every opportunity we do get.
And so far, I've seen that some people betting on Fortitude here.
Nice, nice, nice.
Being the underdog, if I can say it like that. Just some clarification that what's his name? Nabi is asking me if his player can join at the moment the other guy DCs. I don't think he's allowed. He's only allowed to join in on the next game, right?
Ooh, you've got me tongue twisted on my legalities of how the leagues work. I'm still a noob in the scene. Where do I bet on this game? I'm willing to spend big bucks. Imagine.
We have Timmy asking whether his name says Tim the Ninja, and of course it does, Tim the Ninja. So yeah, okay, so players are ready. Let's see it's happening, or we can waste some more time, whatever. Okay, so we are ready. The players should be ready, and then let's hope they join in quick as possible. As we've already been delayed about 15 minutes now.
Oh, you know, there's an old saying that goes, "You can't rush perfection," eh?
Oh, that's so true.
So let's hope this delay brings up some epic creative plays, some mechanical skill, some unexpected solos, and just some entertaining Rocket League.
Or maybe even one or two nice fakes, eh? That's pointed to between little inside joke between Papa Capes and CPZ there.
Well, we know the truth. We know the truth.
Well, do we really know the truth?
I guess now we'll never know.
As the teams are starting to join, and once again bring up the scoreboard quick, and we still see Moi RP running there with 250 ping as Dark Panda just left the match. He was in there as a sub, but let's see what's gonna happen on this one. As the kickoff starts, and we have a little fake kickoff coming in from Fortitude. Very cheeky, going for a fake kickoff at the first kickoff.
Definitely, definitely. Obviously, that shows that they're coming into this game with confidence higher than what people expect.
Yeah, now Frag taking it up down wall and Troy trying to just to block it a bit. And there we have Buff Bambi coming in with a nice super shot. I think that was about 100. Oh, I was almost right. 96 k's per hour. Very hard shot and actually no one in net.
Yeah, I saw on the fly cam, I realized Moy RP struggled to get back there. I'm questioning whether that be a ping or if that's just a technical rotation error.
It might have been some ping, but if it was just getting back, I think that might have been more a case of rotation. As the ball goes up high and Buff Bambi's gonna go for it, he puts it hard to the center. Will Frag go for it? No. And that leaves chance to Troy to actually get it, but Bambi puts it back into Cornflakes, and now Cornflakes takes it cross field. And he bumps Moy RP on his way, and he's got a full boost. Puts it up to the side, and let's see, will they develop something from this?
Very aggressive play initially early on in the game. It looks like a tennis match, back and forth, back and forth. Obviously after their first goal, a rotational error, and now we have a ball going across goal with no goalkeeper, but luckily cleared. Two players up for the same ball. How do they come back from that? Buff Bambi's got some time, but doesn't know it. Maybe takes it through. What is his teammate doing? Trey for Manchester. What a hashtag, Troy.
Well, let's see what's gonna happen as Troy now gets blown to pieces just as he picked up the full canister of boost. And now Buff Bambi try to get the dunk. That's going to be dangerous for team of DG as Pornflex misses that. And we have another dunk coming from Troy, this time in favor of DG, and Moy RP puts it past one. Almost past the second, but Pornflex having none of that and tries to get the center off, and there's actually two of DG already on that ball.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just trying to take into consideration first goal from the mistake, which leads back to just that every mistake you make in this level of play will be capitalized on. And a slight dribble play that's very well defended by the keeper. Maybe trying to get that pass to center. He gets a lovely pinch. Moy RP hits the crossbar, and oof, what a clear but brilliant play, showing some aggression from their side as well. And this just shows these are the early stages of what's going to be an epic series of Rocket League, guys.
And the score only being 1-0, already past the halfway mark. There's some excellent plays coming in from both teams, but actually not one team putting out that much pressure on each other. They just like clearing the ball good across field, not allowing the other team to put on that much pressure.
Yes, definitely. I think now it's just a case of who can get that momentum first and who can keep that momentum consistently throughout the game. We've got a ball going. Luckily, nobody to capitalize on that. Does he get the cross? Is there a clear? They both with. Let's see what happens. Ball going forward, both of them going up for the same ball again. I wonder if that's just a Moy RP with a shot and he scores. That was unexpected, as I was still contemplating. Was that a miscommunication? But now they can say calculated as a fake.
As Moy
and
RP
then we know the truth.
Got such an hashtag burned. But what a nice shot coming in from Moy RP as he judged that perfectly to just bounce it off his nose. And now again Moy RP comes in with a cracker of a shot, but Cornflakes this time round rotates nicely and he gets a save. The score's all tied up 1 each with 1 minute 40 still remaining in this game. As now Napi tries to take it off the wall, but Frag beating him to it. And we have a double commitment there from Troy and Moy RP, but nonetheless the ball still safely goes in favor of DG as of now in the air. And again in center field, Troy trying to get there first, but Frag beats him to it. Now Pornflakes going for some funny sort of turning his car around there, but didn't work out for him. And once again Buff Bambi takes it up, and now they're just trying to put the pressure on DG from the side of Reversal.
Yeah, definitely. Fortitude can keep this up. There's not many teams in the league right now that can consistently defend constant shot after shot after shot. So all that I suggest they do is keep the ball in that half, but also don't rule out the possibility of passing it back, taking it a step back to get in that power clear. Similar to what just happened now from Pornflex, following that in the air to the middle. Ooh, close one. Frag's got time, but he decides to take it to the side. But as I was saying, it's just sometimes we tend to just push forward, not knowing that a simple pass to the back might just reshape things. A nice stop there from Pornflex on the side. What do you think? Alf? Where do you think this is going with 30 seconds left?
Well, we might have overtime on game 1. Unless this happens with Troy shooting it to the side. He had to open it. I think he just panicked and the nerves just went wild. See Buff Bambi now trying to get something done, but doing a little bit of a backflip there in the air as Moy RP just blocks it. We got 10 seconds left on game 1, but Moy RP puts it past one.
Again.
He tries to get another one. Pornflex just leaves his ball and then he gets it in on 2 seconds.
No, that was crazy. That was crazy. Buff Bambi literally with a stunning demo, but it just wasn't enough. Maybe squeezing it into one of the tightest spaces ever. It could have been a pinch, but Nebi came out on top there. So 2-1.
1 second left. Will Pornflex be able to keep this up? Unfortunately not. DG Dominus Venatus is the winner of the first game. And yo, what a game this was though. I mean, this was tied up until the last 2 seconds.
Definitely, definitely. It's never too late. It's never too late when it comes to Rocket League. I'm sure anybody that follows the game, the esport now, anybody that plays the game knows that until that buzzer goes, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I feel sorry there for Buff Bambi though. Oh, all he saw from his perspective was this open net, and then all of a sudden he just saw boom. And he was no longer there.
What a great demo coming in from, I think that what might have been Troy, as Moy RP put it around the corner and then maybe getting the score off. So
definitely
well played from Troy, reading that situation and knowing that Buff Bambi's gonna get the clear and then just demos him out of the way. So
yeah, show some good mental strength from Troy.
Yes,
after whiffing on that open goal, he was able to recalibrate his thoughts and just focus, and he did exactly what was needed in that situation.
Indeed.
So good one on him.
Yes, yes. And well, what do you think Reversal should do or not do against this DGT? Or what do you think Dominus should do or not do against the Reversal team? I mean, Dominus did take the first game here, but I'm just wondering, they were so closely matched. So what do you think? Who's going to take it?
Out of the two teams right now, I see a lot of, I'm assuming it's communicational errors. I'd love to hear what their comms are, but a lot of times two guys are going up for the same ball, leaving a goalkeeper to defend against 2 or 3 guys sometimes. So I think that needs to be worked on by both teams. But also, if Dominus can take the momentum that they got in the last 2 seconds of that game into this game and keep it for the rest of the series, then Reversal might just have a problem. But if Reversal has the mental strength, then they will bring it back.
That's rightly as you say, so, and I don't think they're going to take it too badly. I mean, that was a 1-goal loss and they know why they lost this one, so let's see what's going to happen here. Now Frag wanted to go up for that, but maybe getting the save there as Troy now takes this ball to the corner. And Buff Bambi wanted to get it, but Troy did manage to get the block down, and this ball's dangerous in the half of Fortitude as it's been cleared very quickly, and this might be open or dangerous for them.
A nice show of mechanical skill there, but that was a close one. Actually, Troy missed his clear in the upside down aerial position, and that led them with an open shot, but very well defended. Open goal once again, and it's so difficult for a defensive team with the pressure, with an open goal. You're worrying about scoring that OG, so you have to overcompensate for that and just make sure that you don't make that mistake. Maybe coming in for the clear, but actually hitting Moy RP and leaving them in a defensive position again. Does he make the clear? No, he doesn't. Is that in? No, it's not. Moy RP initially with the ping pong. He's not coming to make a save. Buff Bambi pushes that one left. This is crazy.
Moy RP recovering brilliantly out there from the nets and then just getting the save, which he initially missed. So great recovery from him. And Frag puts this straight back, but Troy is there quick enough to get it. Now he just tried to put it over Bambi, but Bambi gets to the side, but not enough to do anything about it. And Nebi comes in hot, and here's the cross ball with Moy RP following up, but that ball just bounced back. And
yeah, I think both teams are now becoming a bit more comfortable in their games. You see a lot open goal. Does he get it in? No, he doesn't. He hits the post on the side, and it diverts across the goal. But now we've got another opportunity. A lovely clear made. Moy RP with a shot. Does he get it? No, well defended. But both teams are keeping their momentum. Both teams are aggressive. Both teams want this. And this is going to make, once again, for some good Rocket League. I'm getting excited.
As 2 players from DG went up there and pinching that quite hard to the corner there. Now we see Cornflakes on the wall trying to do something about this as the ball is high. Buff Bambi up very quickly to that, but not enough as it hits the roof. But Cornflakes try to shoot it back to his own team, and Brad going to pick that ball up.
Yeah, one thing I haven't seen a lot of is there has been aerial play, but there hasn't been productive aerial play. A lot of the games have been played on the ground, and I full-heartedly believe, do they make the save? Oh, what a lovely save by Nebi, and a brilliant shot by Frag. Just to get back to my initial point, I think if one team can take this game up to the air, it will leave the second team sort of unexpected, or they won't expect it, and they'll be uncomfortable, and that'll give them an upper hand. So I suggest whoever can do that should do that.
Yes, another thing that I don't think you mentioned, but the passing plays between these two teams, both are known. Oh, what a save by Troy!
What a save!
As I thought Nebi was going to have that, but just misread that, and Troy came in there. Now Moy RP blew Buff Bambi to smithereens as he now Cornflakes tries to take it up the corner. Frag trying to follow that up, but it gets hit by Moy RP. And Nebi now going to take this up the wall. And Buff Bambi again shoots it across the field with Cornflakes trying to get the pass over. Definitely the pace of this game is starting to pick up, which we've seen in the previous game. But what I wanted to say beforehand, before they started shooting at the net again, was the passing plays I'm used to see from Fortitude is not there at this stage. So I think they might just be getting comfortable with the way DG is playing.
Yeah, that could definitely. Oh, a shot comes in. Does he make the save? But he's the ball. Is it in? Is it out? It's in, guys. Cornflakes just stealing something from his teammate. I'm sure the comms are like, yeah, I had it, but no, I got it. No, you owe me $5 grand. But it's all good. Bambi knows an assist is just as important as a goal, as this is a team sport. Yeah.
Indeed. Now we have the kickoff here. Let's see which way this kickoff goes as Buff Bambi gets a quick one there. And he tries to do something about this as the ball's up the wall, and Frag missing this actually, and Troy now having full possession of this, but actually Cornflakes throws that high up into the air, and there's actually none of his team to help him out, and hits the side of net.
Yeah, I think Fortitude is definitely finding their feet. I mean, if you look at them, they've got 7 shots compared to Dominus. Dominus is 1 shot. That is crazy. Dominus has a total of 6 saves now after that save, Troy being awarded that Savior medal. And that takes their shots now up to 9 on Fortitude side. So we can clearly see who's attacking. And to me, it looks like one team is hungrier than the next.
Indeed, and that Fortitude now has an open nades, but Frag coming in there just in the nick of time as he tries to take that over. They're just trying to get this ball in the air. They just want to kill this. But Moy RP, he wants to keep this alive as long as possible. But unfortunately for him, this hits the floor. Fortitude taking game 2.
Yeah. You know, even though we're 2 games down, I still can't put my money on anyone specifically. It's just been crazy, in my opinion. Like, I can't predict, and I don't want to predict. I'm just here to talk and utilize oxygen vocally.
That's one way to tell the thing. As well, looking at the past 2 games, do you think that these teams are doing enough positional play and passing to each other, or do you think they're more like just trying to find an open net and try to score, shooting from far away, or trying to drive it into somebody and get a bump goal? Or how do you think they are trying to play?
Yeah, I think I'm going with the latter that you mentioned. I don't think they're keeping possession of the ball where they should. I don't think they're putting in as much thought as they should prior to making the contact with the ball. I mean, to me, it looks like they're just clearing the ball instead of clearing it to where a teammate is. But then that raises the question, does their rotations accommodate for a clear that goes towards a teammate? So that is something that I'll look for in this game now.
Yes, indeed. So now Frag trying to get the attack on coming here, but Troy taking a quick one there, and this ball might be dangerous, but Nebi puts it straight up. Cornflakes is up in the air, but Moy RP throws his car to hit the roof and get some more power on that ball. And now he misses this ball with no boost, but Nebi is going to take this slowly. Buff Bambi with a nice clear over, and will this be his chance? But unfortunately for them, not. And now Moy RP throws it across. Troy will be there. This is still dangerous. Oh, what?
Oh, what a shot. What a shot, Troy. He definitely gets up early as soon as the ball's in the air. He gets the pinch dunk, if I can call it that. Some people will debate whether that's a lucky bounce or not. However, the more you practice, the luckier you get. Epic goal by Troy.
This is where you just start spamming calculated.
Definitely. Oh, what a save,
The
Nebby.
save coming from Nebby, and Cornflakes hitting it into the crossbar backboard. And now Moy RP going to try to take this up the wall. Let's see what's going to happen as he tries to get around this, tries to get ball off. And now Cornflakes will take it across one. Nebby not having anything more. He just pushes it to the side, and now again Frag throwing it away. And just giving away some position, but trying to get this. So let's see what's going to happen here as Buff Bambi now just throws his ball into the air. Frag trying to get something done. At this stage, all Fortitude is doing is throwing the ball up in the air.
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel like they need to find structure and they need to find it quick. And I think that just says something. What does that say to you, Al? Have I found structure? Was it a lucky positioning in a good time? But I mean, that's an insane angle of that shot. That really is a brilliant angle.
And the angle was brilliant, and now we have a 1-1 game once again in game 3 of this best of 5 VS Gaming Ruby Cup. Still can't say which team is gonna take this.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Sorry, I'm having a slight chuckle as we're all still adapting of everything that's going on, so it's okay to make a mistake.
And now Cornflakes gonna go over the wall. He was passing to Frags, it was going up early already. And a few guys missing this ball now, whiffing one after another. Maybe getting a nice long clear there. And we have a bit of a ping pong game at this stage. Hits the roof. And ooh, Moy RP almost getting the dunk there into net. And Frag gonna try to hit the wall to get the center pass as Cornflakes stops it. This ball center once again. Frag and Bambi getting there at the same time. This is on net and it hits the crossbar. No one to follow up as Frag or Cornflakes actually puts it to the side.
Yeah, no, play is definitely picking up the speed of play, the aggression from both teams. Rotations are picking up. I can see that they constantly, or 90% of the time, have a player back. As you can see there, Troy's back, but he misses it. Doesn't read it properly off the back foot to make it clear. Luckily, Moy RP was in the right position. Troy once again read the clear off the diagonal wall at the back in order to push the ball forward. And Moy RP is back again on the side of things. And Cornflakes decides to take Nebby out. If not, why not? You're not my real dad. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. Now Cornflakes wanted to get a shot in there, but not getting past the defense of this DG team as Troy hits a hard one. Nebby gonna go for the redirect, but unfortunately misses, and Cornflakes misses, and Troy misses.
I have no words for what just happened. I don't know what happened. There's no explanation. Alf, please shed some light on what's going on from your experience perspective.
I think silence is my best answer at this stage.
Yeah, let's wait and see if they can take all of these different aspects of the game and just, I don't know, find a way to focus it. Just focus it. There's a lot of woofing going on. There's a lot of Cornflakes went for the second read, and Buff Bambi came in for the shot. If Cornflakes had read that perfectly, would he have scored, or would he have put Buff Bambi off of his shot? That's the question that I'll ask next. However, the result was a goal for Buff Bambi, giving Dominus some work to do once again.
Dominus now being a team behind by only 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in this half. But then again, this is Rocket League. We've seen so much happen in this game. We've seen some amazing crossbar challenges going on tonight. We've seen some amazing post saves. And I'm pretty sure DG still has it in there to get a score. We might have another overtime in this game 3.
Yeah, definitely 50 seconds is an extremely long time in this game. A lot can happen, and we see a ball going up to the air. Who watched the quick tutorial? Troy with an amazing aerial. Just hits the crossbar. I didn't expect that, to be honest.
Troy doing such a good job there. So close, almost had that in on an amazing shot that would have been. And now what a great pass coming from Troy, and was maybe so close to getting that score back on the board, but Cornflakes was there just in time.
Yes, definitely, definitely. If I look at the shots again from Dominus, we've got 5 shots. From Fortitude, we have 5 shots, and the score's 2-1. So the game is much more even right now. If you take statistic into consideration, with 10 seconds left, can Dominus pull something and make it a tie game at 2-2, or is this going to be our end result? Cornflakes comes into the shot, Moyapi with a lovely save. If this ball's grounded, that will be the end of this game, and so it happens.
What a nice player there from Fortitude, just putting out a bit more pressure than the DG team could, and I think that carried them through at the end. And Troy leaving quickly there. I think there is one more game. If Fortitude wins,
yeah, if I'm not mistaken,
it is a best of 5. So first team to win 3 games. So I don't know if their Troy's back. Wondering.
he's back.
Okay, so this game went to Fortitude, and that makes the score 2-1 to Fortitude in favor of Fortitude. So quite interested to see what's coming up on the next one, as these games are just crazy. That's the best I can describe it at this stage. It's crazy.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I'm struggling to find a word that can actually summarize all of this up into a singular word that we can actually tell whoever's watching this right now in a word what to expect, but we can't. So yeah, let's see what game 4 has in store for us, and let's see who takes it. If Fortitude takes this, they take the series. Can Dominus come back for the reverse sweep, if I can say that, coming back from a 2-1? Let's see what happens and leave it on the field.
I mean, these games are so close. Both teams hitting equal shots, equal amount of shots, equal amount of saves in that previous one. So I think the competition is very tight between these two. So let's see what's going to happen here. As Frag and Buff Bambi's up for this. This ball's hopping around on the line, and Troy comes in. He changes to the Batmobile. That's where he went. And he comes and makes the first goal as the Batmobile.
So I guess his teammates are now extremely happy when they saw that sign saying that he left, because he came back and he made an impact within the first 10 seconds.
And as you said, he almost got there, but the fake kickoff's coming in from Team Fortitude once again. And now Frag trying to get some reverse shot there going. And been put up hard. Cornflakes with a nice little tap there. But Troy being there quick enough.
Yeah, I guess right now what's going to separate these two teams is one thing, in my opinion, and that's mistakes. Who's going to make more mistakes, and does the team who sees the mistake capitalize on it? I think that's the question that these teams both need to ask themselves, and that's where they need to focus their play style.
Oh, what a brilliant save coming from Troy.
Yes, indeed.
Let's see, as the play now goes into favor of DG once again, maybe putting this ball in. I think he managed to solo hit that. Yes, indeed, he got the solo hit and a whiff there coming in from Cornflakes, it seems. And maybe just capitalizing on that mistake, as you said.
Yes, indeed. That's exactly what it's going to come down to. The past 3 games we've seen have been so close that I think only mistakes can differentiate these two teams right now. Who's going to make more mistakes? Who's going to capitalize on those mistakes? And who's just here to what's up? Aerial opportunity here for the Batmobile. Troy decides to get dunked not in his favor. So can he take this up the wall again? That didn't mess with his confidence at all. Does he have boost left? Doesn't look like it, as that play was stopped immediately.
And now being on well, there's been a hit between the two DG players, but fortunately for them, Buff Banner hit that a bit hard and cross net. And now we see Frag being at the back there, just trying to get the clear out there, but not really enough. And this time he gets the save and a pretty hard clear to the side, as the Batmobile now tries to get this to the center. Funny how we went from Troy to the Batmobile.
Definitely. After this, wouldn't be surprised if he changes his name to the Batmobile of Troy or something like that.
The caster's curse of naming. So Buff Bambi now having a little bit of bicycle kicks there, trying to get this ball center, but Moyapi not having none of this and just has it in the corner. And once again, Buff Bambi just trying to do something about this. And now Troy trying to get around this ball, but not really getting something sufficient done for this. And maybe gonna get possession, and what a nice long clear. I think he might have tried a shot, and this is an own.
Yes, he does.
Was this an own goal?
Oh, I'm not actually sure now that you brought that up. I thought maybe we just read the bounce ball off the backboard. Oh, and I think you're right, Al. I think you're right.
I think actually Nebi hit into one of the players from Fortitude there.
Did he get a pull shot flag?
There was no pull shot logo, but I think that's what happened.
I think that's going to be Nebi's truth, so that's okay.
Indeed. So now we have Nebi going back for some boost, and Moy RP being ready for everything at the front. And Nebi faking out the hit there. And oh, what a nice pass coming in from him, but unfortunately from just dropping to the side and onto the side post. Oh.
I think right now I can see Moyapi's ping just a climb to 300, which is in the red. So is that gonna affect Dominus at all with the 3-0 lead? If so, Fortitude needs to capitalize as soon as possible. But leaving the net open numerous times, whipping balls off the backboard, just misreading it, and that is what led to this goal by the guy with 300 ping. It's simply the reads off the backboards. Defensively, it is so difficult to position yourself correctly. Sometimes even if you get the touch on the ball, you're setting them up with a great pass. So it's very difficult to do that.
And what a nice shot coming in there. The angle of that shot was also very nice. And as you said, changing the car's angles to get that shot in perfectly. And maybe trying to get something done once again, but this time blocked quickly by the opposition. But this is now 4-0 in favor of DG for this last game in this series. Oh, not the last, excuse me, the fourth round in the series. So, I don't know. This is going to go to the game 5, I think.
No, definitely. It's definitely going to a game 5. The next question to ask is, can Dominus keep this momentum going? Frag had an opportunity there to put a shot in the back of the net, and he pushed it right. And now the ball's hovering in the middle of the field. Paul decides to play it back. That's the first time in all 4 games tonight I see possession or play from either of the teams. Moy Api showing some confidence there with some aerial creativity whilst going for a defensive clear. That just shows you the confidence levels of Dominus right now. Troy gets in a great pass, however, easily cleared by Pornflakes. What does he do? He goes for the pinch, successfully pinches it, but stopped halfway down the field. So, if Dominus, I don't want to say it, but if Dominus takes this momentum into the next game, they're going to take the series, in my opinion.
Definitely, momentum is a huge role, and especially Rocket League. The moment you gain momentum, that's when you see reverse sweeps happen as well. But let's see, maybe Fortitude has that mentality to not give up and show Dominus what they have in store for them. But having a 4-0 game definitely swings a huge lot of momentum in your favor.
100%. I just had a vision in my head now that the entire Fortitude decides to leave match and change to the Batmobile.
Pull a Troy on themselves. We can't call it the Batmobile anymore then, can we? As we now
not at
all tied up in this series of a 2-2 series. Capes, this is one heck of a final.
Yes, indeed. Nobody paid money to watch this, but your data is going to very, very good usage right now. If you paid for a ticket, you are getting full value of that money. Hypothetically speaking, that is. But yeah, definitely an unexpected result this far, in my opinion. I expected a 3-1 of that sort, or even like a 3-0 maybe. But the fact that we're sitting at 2-2 with 1 game left, what does this game have in store for us? That is the question.
That is the question indeed, and we see the last game coming up in this best of 5. Who will take this final?
Alf, who do you think will take it?
I want to go with Fortitude, but the way DG played in the previous round makes me question myself. But I think I'll go with the underdogs here. I'll go with Fortitude.
All right. So then I'll just go Dominus, just so that we're different. So that one of us can say I was right at the end of this.
Definitely. As Buff Bambi now takes it up, but Moy RP getting on the wall before him. And now Pornflake's trying to get the pass off. Two-man commitment there from DG. And then Frag actually getting the dunk there. But Moy RP once again doing his job there at the back. As we now see a ball drifting around there. Nebi getting the dunk to the side. And once again the ball's in the corner with Frag getting an easy shot there. Two men just sitting there in corner at this stage for Fortitude.
It's very interesting. It's taken Dominus 50 seconds to get the ball consistently into. Ooh, sorry, I just had to change there. That was a very decent shot, and the pressure is kept with an aerial ball hovering. Nobody from Fortitude is up for that. Luckily, the crossbar was on their side, and now it's a 1v1. Pornflakes, does he go for it? A lovely clear from Troy to the side. However, Buff Bambi read that well, and he's able to keep the pressure in the half of Dominus. Nebi comes through with a lovely clear. Stopped in the middle. If that rotation wasn't spot on, that would have left the ball unattended in the front of the goal. Does he score it? No, he doesn't. Nebi takes a shot. Bambi says, no, sir, not today. Try again later.
What a nice save coming in from Bambi. That angle the shot was coming in was impossible actually, but still on target. So let's see what happens here. But Pornflakes actually gets a backboard shot here. Will they follow up? No, Troy gets it. The long nose of the Batmobile actually gets in the way and he flicks it over one. And now once again he tries to go do something there with the Batmobile, but Pornflakes now has the ball. Will he carry this? He flicks it to the side for Buff Bambi to pick up, but Moy RP beats into him and now tries to take the ball up the wall, push it a bit hard, and Frag comes in, hit into the roof unfortunately for him. And this might actually be dangerous.
What a shot, what a shot. That was stunning play, just slightly unlucky. Pushed it slightly to the right. Can he fine-tune his aerial ability within the next few seconds? And if that opportunity presents himself again, does he score? Frag went for an upside-down aerial there out of his own. And Pornflakes just hitting the backboard. Nebi's got some time. Does he know Pornflakes is behind him? He hits a slight juke, and he actually sells both players. Lovely. Does he decide to capitalize on this? If this ends up in a goal, it will be unreal.
Oh, nice play there from Bambi, reading that very quickly. And now Moy RP putting us back into play once again and very quickly from him. And that's a nice shot. Frag, will he get there back in time? No, he doesn't. Nebi gets the easy goal. What a nice bit of pressure coming in from DG.
Yeah, Buff Bambi, I'm sorry to say, but if you had made that clear off that backboard, the result would have been different.
Now we have 2 minutes left in this game. And DG having the 1 goal up. Will Fortitude's mindset be ready to have a pull back here and see if they can do this?
Yeah, I touched on something in the last finals, and at BMT, big match temperament. Does Fortitude have some of that, and can they access it now in the last minute 40 of this game? Do they have it? Is it going to remain 1-0, or is Dominus literally just going to concrete this victory with another one?
Oh, nice long shot coming in there from Team of DG as Buff Bambi gets on the wall very quickly. And the 2 players there, a bit in dangerous position there for them. And Pornflakes trying to get there before Nebi, but both players seem to pull out of that attack there.
Very weird.
Moy RP gets another save, he tries to go up the wall, gets it off, and past one. What a nice pass coming in for Troy, and Troy puts it over into net. 2-0 lead.
And the Batmobile strikes again. I think Troy is so proud of himself for changing his car, but also let's not give all the credit to the car. His position play has been amazing. He's in the right place at the right time. He's trying out some creative things just to take his team to the next level when it comes to their confidence. And I think that he's playing a big role for his team's victory this far in the game. Let me not say victory, let me say lead, as there's still a minute left.
Yes, indeed. And everything happened since he changed to the Batmobile.
Yes.
Let's just put that out there. Next DGL games, everybody's going to be playing Batmobile.
Yeah, Batmobile OP.
So here we have some plays coming in from DG once again, trying to put the pressure on. Now gets another shot in there. Constant pressure just breaks down Fortitude bit for bit, and they end up being crushed underneath the pressure. With Pornflakes not sure where to go, and maybe having a 99 kph shot on net. What a great shot.
Yeah, even though they had a player in goal there as a goalkeeper, probably a lack of communication on the defensive side, as in their rotation there was a player that came back for that, but the goalkeeper committed as well, and that left the goals exposed.
Indeed, and now we have Bornflace going up the wall. He fakes out Moy RP a little bit, but I think that was accidental. As the pressure once again from DG, they just want to come in. They want a 4-0 victory as Troy puts it in once more.
No, definitely. After that little fake there on Pretty Monkey, Moy RP, it looks like Troy just knew what was happening, and I think he's definitely going to be playing for Manchester.
And now quickly looking at the stats here from Troy, 2 goals and 4 shots with 1 save with the Batmobile, but nonetheless being all over the place since he switched over to the Batmobile. Brilliant plays from Troy, and he well deserved man of the match on this one, especially really carrying this team in this game. But nonetheless, Fortitude played extremely well, getting the 2 games off Dominus DG. So yeah, the games were weird at one stage, exceptionally well at the other stage. So Capes, any thoughts about the games tonight?
I'd like to obviously congratulate Dominus on the victory, and also commend them on their team structure, in a sense, if I can say that. Not in the sense of rotation, but I mean, if you look at Moy RP's ping, it's been in the red the last 2 games. However, them knowing their play styles, them adapting to one another's, improvising, just allowed them to be on top tonight. Constant pressure the second last game and this game now that we've just seen. And I think the fact that they were consistently doing what they do, that is why they ended up on top.
Indeed, and well played to Dominus, and even well played to Fortitude as well. You guys played extremely well tonight, and I think we had one heck of a final. Capes, any final words before we log off?
To anybody who's obviously watching this, thanks for joining us tonight. Alf, it's been a pleasure casting you, casting with you, to Dominus and Fortitude. Thanks for an entertaining finals, and I look forward to see what both your teams bring to the local scene, in future leagues, future cups, and yeah, just keep on doing what you're doing. Fortitude, put this one behind you, take what's good from it, save those replays. I hope you did, analyze them. Dominus, even though you won't do the same, send it for an analysis, or just analyze it yourselves. Find the negatives, speak about it one day, and from there, forget about it, move on, focus on positive, come back stronger than before. That's that.
And well played to both teams. And guys, if you want to keep updated with the channel or any games that's going to be casted, follow the Discord, or Rocket League South Africa Discord. You can subscribe to the channel. You'll get notified whether or not I'm live or not. And yeah, just keep up with any local scene Rocket League going on. Hit that subscribe buttons downstairs, and I hope you see you guys in the next cast. Cheers.
Cheers.